Joyous greetings. In his now famous poem, Minuit Chrétien, O Holy Night, the French poet Placide Capua beautifully expresses the birth of Christ and our redemption as a thrill of hope in which the weary world rejoices. Christmas and Epiphany, together with the beginning of a new year, are another opportunity of great expectation for us, a thrill of hope, a cause for rejoicing. In fact, as the great theologian Father Alexander Schmemann writes, the church itself is love and expectation and joy. We are called by Christ to this life of love and of expectation and joy, regardless of the circumstances of the weary world around us, which often do not change. What is transformed and what is always capable of transformation is not so much the circumstances of the world, but we ourselves. We have the opportunity to be transformed. We are renewed because what Christmas and what Epiphany and what every feast day and liturgy give to us is the experience of this encounter with the world of possible in the midst of the impossible. What we have come to know and what we experience in the church, its feast days, its liturgy, is that it is precisely the love of God which transforms our heart and transforms our will and makes us whole. This encounter makes it possible for us to love in a way even beyond our own power, because what is made clear again at this holy season is that we have first been loved by Him. Actually, the world around us never changes until we change. The love, the expectation, and the joy of Christmas and Epiphany cannot be born in the world unless we are born first by it. This is exactly what we mean when we greet each other with the joyful greeting, Christ is born and Christ has appeared. Meaning Christ is born and He appears not just in Bethlehem and at the River Jordan, but also in us, in our hearts, in our lives. When Christ is born and when He appears, we experience yet again the wonderful things that God has done for us and for our salvation. And therefore, we can never see things in the same way as before. That is the promise of Christ. His coming into the world and His presence in our midst sanctifies all that we are and every place that we find ourselves in this world. The new year calls us as well to a new beginning and a new opportunity. The liturgy of the church and the gospel itself speak to us of such new opportunity to receive the love of God and to share that love and express that love in the world, the weary world. The gospel is the good news of this opportunity, here and now, again at this festive time of the year and the beginning of a new year, to discover and to rediscover who we are and whose we are and what we can truly become in Christ, the Lord, who has filled all things with Himself, with His love, and with His light. That, friends, is a real thrill of hope in which we and our weary world today can truly rejoice. May you have a most blessed Christmas and Epiphany season and a blessed and joy-filled New Year.